everybody. It is Tuesday, July 13th, 2021. We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours as directed by spirit or whatever higher power you call upon. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As you can see, we already have a card that flipped out of the deck. Now, with that being said, like I said, it's not a reading. Everyone's born intuitive. Not everyone listens to their intuition, as you can see the state of the world. With everything that's going on in Cuba, if you don't know, I am of Cuban lineage. I'm of a Cuban descent. My mother and father are from Cuba. My grandparents, both sides, Cuban. My great-grandparents, both sides, Cuban. My great-great-grandparents, both sides, Cuban. My great-great-great-grandparents, both sides, Cuban. My great-great-great-great-grandparents, both sides, Cuban. My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, both sides, Cuban. Every time you purchase a service with me, every time you purchase a product from me, every time you see me at an event, every time you work with me or hire me for an event, you're working with my lineage, which is a Cuban lineage. So whether you know it or not, you are supporting the Cuban people even through me. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being an ally. Thank you for sharing and reposting my content. It's been an emotional whirlwind, but the work must go on. I am doing my private spiritual work here at home. I am going to be sharing consistently on my social media platforms of how we could help the Cuban people for basic human rights. Not discussing politics. Basic human rights. Medication, food, shelter, etc. If you don't agree, you can just stop watching the video. If it doesn't apply, then let this shit fly. So this is coming from the Okana Oracle deck. And you see a card already fell out. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being in my community. I truly appreciate it. I will do the best of my human ability, whatever spirit wants me to do. And spirit said, keep working, keep doing your work at home, but keep providing for the people in the community as well. So the card of the day is coming from the Okana Oracle deck. Like I said, it's called Possess. The shadow is behind you. And the Possess card is in the spirit section of this deck. And it's literally on page 55. So there you go. Change is a-coming. Change is a-coming. The shadow is behind you. The shadow element of this card is presence of entitlement, selfishness, harboring negative energy. It is important to never lose one sense of proportion. What that means is that it is through ourselves that we recognize when we're taking more than we give. Is that because we feel we're deserving of it, or because we simply do not consider others? That behavior can manifest as always seeking to gain something for as little input as possible from our fellow humans, or simply always putting yourself first in any and every situation. For example, never venerating your spirits for the sake of it, merely coming to them when you're in need and fully expecting to be helped, or always venting to your friends about your issues and never being there for them in their time of need. Sure, these can be easily forgotten and perhaps it is unintentional, but to live by the process of spiritual ascension means to live with intention. And this card is asking you to take stock of your spiritual and physical interpersonal relationships and make sure you're giving as much as you desire to take. As I always say to you guys, when you work with me or you're having a reading with me, it's not about you praying and meditating and following your intuition. It's not about you thinking and what you're saying. It's the intention of what you think and what you say. It's what you're putting into those words. It's what you're putting into those thoughts. It's what you're putting into those actions. The intention is all that matters. You want to light a candle, but you only have a birthday cake candle, then you light that fucking birthday cake candle, because it's not the size of the candle, it's the intention you put into that birthday cake candle. If you want to create a bath and you only have salt, then guess what? It's not the amount of herbs or flowers or Epsom salts you put into your bath. It's the salt itself. Maybe all you have is table salt. Then you use that table salt. You put your intention into that salt. You speak to that salt. You pray to that salt and you put it in your bath. It's not about the quantity of the things. It's about the quality of what it is you're putting into those things. Your intention. And your intention is your vibration, your frequency, your vibe, your aura, your energy, whatever label you call upon, because we humans like to constantly put 10 million labels on everything. So be grateful for what you do have. And it's not about having all the things. It's about what you're putting into the things. You can have all the crystals in the world, but they're just rocks until you put your intention in those crystals. And yes, certain crystals have spirit. And yes, certain herbs have spirits. And yes, certain elements have spirits. Earth, air, fire, water, and you representing spirit incarnate itself. Yes, all those things have power. But until you connect with the energy of those powers and put your intention into those things as well, they're just rocks. They're just candles. They're just plants. They're just incense. Your spirit, your intention, your vibration fuels those tools to calibrate to your energetic significance, your energetic signature and vibration. So, Spirit is saying today, be careful what you're taking. Because are you taking and then giving? Or are you just taking, expecting people to give to you when you want it? Not when you need it. Like I always say, what you want is human and what you need is divine. Be very careful because the shadow is behind you. Take stock of your interpersonal relationships, whether it's physical or spiritual. You want your ancestors to help you? Are you changing your water? Are you lighting them like candles? Are you bringing them their offerings that they're requesting from you that comes in your ideas, impressions, or visions, or dreams, or meditations? Are you honoring them? Are you honoring your guardian angels? Are you honoring your ascended masters? Are you honoring your saints, your orishas, or your loas? Are you talking to your elemental beings? Are you talking to your power animals? If you're into astrology, are you aligning with the spirit of astrology and the plants and the planets of the sun and the moon and the stars? Are you tapping into that space? Because your intention is everything. I hope that helps. I hope that puts some things in perspective for you. I hope I helped you in any way, shape, or form. Again, thank you for being here. You don't have to be here, so you are. So I truly appreciate you. Thank you for fucking with me. And continue to fight for yourself and your spirit to uplift your life and love yourself first and love everyone else in the process as well. I love you all and see you later.